Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gargi Vashnia and currently I'm a final year MBBS student at KGMC Lucknow. And in this video, we'll be talking about 4 major mistakes that NEET aspirants make in the last 6 months that are remaining. So when I was preparing for my NEET examination, even I was the one who were making these 4 mistakes, which costed me literally 2 drop years. But in the final drop year, I literally corrected all of them and it got me an All India rank of 2341 in NEET 2021 examination. So in this video, I'm going to tell you all 4 major mistakes that NEET aspirants make. And if you are one of them who is making these mistakes, then correct them on the day that you are watching this video. And the 4th one is literally a game changer. So keep watching the video till the very end. So without any further delay, let's begin today's video. So number 1 is getting overwhelmed after completing your syllabus. So the major mistake that NEET aspirants make is they get very excited and they get very overwhelmed after they have completed their syllabus. Syllabus completion is just 1% of your NEET preparation. The main game, the real game starts after this. That is your revision cycles. The more number of times you will revise will move you forward to your selection. But only syllabus completion without revision means nothing in your NEET preparation. क्योंकि जो तुमने सबसे पहले चैप्टर पढ़ा होगा वो सब तो तुम बिल्कुल भूल गए होगे. तो एक टाइमली रिविजन करना is very important for the NEET examination. The more number of times that you revise, the more frequency of your revision, the strategic, smart way of your revision will lead you to your dream college. Only syllabus completion without the revision is literally a waste of your energy. You literally won't remember even a single thing if you won't revise very effectively and very efficiently in the last 6 months that are remaining. So just don't get overwhelmed by completing your syllabus. If you haven't completed your syllabus, then focus entirely on completion of your syllabus. But if you are one who has completed the entire syllabus, please don't get overwhelmed because revision will completely change the game in your favor. And let me all tell you something, that when I was in my 11th and even in my first drop year, I used to get very excited. I used to feel that I'm on the top of this world because I had completed my syllabus on time along with the coaching classes. But eventually I realized after I did not get selected that completion of the syllabus is just a part of your preparation. The game will begin after this. The game will begin when you revise in a very smart and strategic manner. And what I came to know in my last drop year was toppers literally revise their entire syllabus minimum 10 to 15 times before they go to give the examination. It is this level of revision, it is this level of accuracy that you have to achieve after you complete your syllabus. So don't get overwhelmed by syllabus completion. So coming to the next point, that is not making short notes. I just cannot stress this enough how important it is to make your own short notes. Not the ones that your coaching institute provides, not the ones that includes only and only the points that you are forgetting. Look, short notes are literally a game changer for you because they will help you revise so much content in a very less time so that you are able to increase the frequency of your revision. And the more times you revise your entire syllabus will literally lead you to your dream potential score that you would be scoring in your NEET 2026 examination. So ये गलती बिल्कुल मत करना कि तुमने short notes नहीं बनाए. And how to make the smart short notes so that you are able to revise literally A to Z of your topic, of your chapter. I've completely explained in my previous video. You can go and check it out over there. And it will be a really smart move to make your short notes right from today after you complete your chapter, including the theory and your question practice. क्योंकि लास्ट के 1 महीने में क्या होगा ना कि अगर तुमने सारी चीजें इधर उधर स्कैटर करके अपना सारा पढ़ रखा है तो लास्ट के 1 महीने में रिविजन विल बिकम वेरी डिफिकल्ट. यू विल लिटरली बी सर्चिंग ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन इन डिफरेंट बुक्स at different places and you won't be able to revise the chapter completely. So first of all, concising your notes or making short notes will literally be a game changer for you in the last 1 month of your examination. And if you make smart short notes just like the way that I told in that video, you will be able to revise your entire syllabus, literally your entire syllabus at least 3 to 5 times in the last 1 week of the examination. And if you do so, you will literally outscore yourself, outscore your own score. When you have recently studied everything, then you will be able to decrease the number of silly mistakes. You will be able to increase your speed in the examination and you will definitely increase the accuracy of your questions. So making short notes literally will be a game changer in your preparation. So if you haven't started making those short notes, start making those short notes right from the day that you're watching this video. So point number 3 is not giving enough tests. Now look, most of the students make this mistake. Even I was the one when I was in my class 12th and even in my first drop year, I was so scared of the tests. I was like कि अगर जब मैं अपना पूरा syllabus revise कर लूंगी मैं तब जाके test दूंगी. I was like कि when I'll feel ready then I'll test myself. But it is always the other way round. First of all you test yourself and then you feel ready for the examination. And I understood this very nicely in my final drop year, and it has literally given me crazy results. I won't lie in this fact that I was the one in the last 3 to 4 months that were left for the examination. I literally gave 2 to 3 tests a week 4 months back from the examination, increased my frequency to 2 to 3 tests in a day when my examination came nearer. You have to achieve this level and you don't have to feel ready to give a test. You first give your test and then you get ready for the examination. Even if you are very less prepared, even if you have forgotten everything, even if you have not revised the things that is going to come in your examination, you have to give your test no matter what, no matter how less marks you score, no matter how terribly you perform in the test. You don't have to be scared of giving a test. You have to give the test no matter what. And you know, in the last drop year, the number of tests I gave, literally a sack was full of the test papers that I had given in my final drop year. And it is not me. Literally all the toppers, all the people in my batchmates have given so many tests. They have practiced so many questions that it is unreasonable for them not to get successful. If you're someone who's literally scared of tests, please do not skip it. You will feel scared in the beginning, but if you give the test, if you just push yourself in this uncomfortable situation of giving a test, then I can literally guarantee you that you will grow in the direction of your dreams. You will literally move yourself forward in the direction of your dreams. So do not be scared of giving a test. Give the test no matter how unprepared you are. So this brings me to next point, the point number 4, that is literally a game changer. That is not analyzing your test papers. Look, it is literally a waste of time, money, energy, effort, everything if you do not analyze your papers, if you do not spend 4 to 5 hours analyzing your test papers after giving a 3 hours of test. क्योंकि अगर तुम वो सारी चीजों पे काम ही नहीं करोगे, जो गलतियां तुमने आज करी, तो वो गलती तो गलती ही रहेगी, उस चीज को तुम सॉल्व कैसे करोगे? So this is very logical. If you won't rectify your mistakes that you did in today's test, how will you move forward? How will you improve yourself in the next test? This is very logical. I do not know why NEET aspirants are so lazy while analyzing their test papers. It is literally a waste of everything if you do not analyze your test papers. It will literally improve your marks if you do this very consistently for the last 5 to 6 months that are left for your examination. If you follow that consistently, you will see an improvement in your score automatically, but only if you do it very consistently. Only if you improve and work on all of your shortcomings, all of your mistakes right from the test that you gave today. So it is very, very, very important for analyzing your test papers. When I was in my final drop year attempt, I used to spend literally 5 to 6 hours analyzing my test papers and rectifying all those mistakes that I did in that test papers. Not only academically कि मेरा ये वाला question गलत हुआ, सिर्फ मैंने इस चीज पे काम कर लिया. Not only कि मेरी इस टाइप की गलती हुई, मैंने इस चीज पे काम कर लिया कि suppose मेरी calculation error बहुत ज्यादा हो रही है एग्जाम में, तो मैंने उस चीज पे काम कर लिया. That is just one aspect of my exam paper. Emotionally and mentally, psychologically, the mistakes that you are doing while attempting a test papers, if you don't analyze those mistakes, you will not be able to move forward. हो सकता है कि तुम ये सारी गलतियां कर रहे हो अपने पेपर में, that you're not able to focus for 3 hours straight. So if you won't practice sitting for 3 hours straight on the days that you're not giving the test papers, how will you able to do that on the main day examination? So you have to analyze literally every aspect of your test. Why did you go wrong? You have to go to the root cause of that problem, and then you have to rectify your mistakes on the very same day itself. You have to revise all those subtopics that you did wrong, that you skipped, that you are taking it too long to answer those questions, or maybe you the knowledge is just fading away. You have to revise all of these subtopics. Maybe you are not finding enough time to fill your OMR sheet in the 180 minutes that are given to you. So you have to manage your time accordingly. तुम अगर ये टेस्ट दोगे नहीं तो फिर तुम कैसे अपनी इस मिस्टेक पे कैसे काम करोगे, और उसके बाद अगर तुम एनालाइज नहीं करोगे तो तुम्हें पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि तुम्हारी क्या गलती हो रही है, और अगर तुम्हें पता नहीं चलेगा तो तुम इस पे काम कैसे करोगे. यही सेम मिस्टेक तुम्हारी मेन डे एग्जाम में होगी. सो डोंट बी स्कैर्ड ऑफ गिविंग द टेस्ट. जस्ट इमेजिन कि अगर ये जो गलती तुम्हारी आज के पेपर में हुई, अगर ये गलती तुम्हारी मेन डे एग्जाम में हो जाती, तो इट वुड हैव लिटरली क्रिएटेड ब्लंडर्स, क्योंकि जस्ट वन एग्जाम विल डिसाइड योर फ्यूचर वेदर यू विल गेट सिलेक्टेड और नॉट. बी ग्रेटफुल फॉर द लो मार्क्स दैट यू आर गेटिंग इन द टेस्ट, बिकॉज दोज आर एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर you to improve yourself, and those are the mistakes you would have done in your main day examination, and you did them today. You will rectify them, you will work on those mistakes, and eventually you will really not do these mistakes main paper, that is NEET 2026 examination. So these are the 4 mistakes that most of the NEET aspirants do, and literally it costs them their selection, their dream college, their potential score that they could have scored. So if you're someone who's doing these mistakes, after you watch this video, just be cautious, analyze your preparation if you were the ones who were doing these mistakes, and work on these things. For the remaining time that is left for the NEET examination, if you work on these things, I can guarantee that you will definitely move forward in your preparation. And I have to make an announcement. If you are someone who needs one-on-one personal mentorship and guidance from me, then I've started my mentorship program where I help you make revision strategies and schedules according to your strengths and your weaknesses, tips, tricks, and various hacks and various strategies for your NEET preparation, and obviously an accountability partner, that is me myself. So if you're a serious NEET aspirant and want one-on-one personal guidance, then message me on my WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number and the further details for the mentorship are given in the pinned comments and also in the description box. So if you're someone who needs mentorship right now, then go and message me right now. And if you're watching this video till now, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, if you found this video useful, do not forget to hit that like button and comment down if you were someone who were making these mistakes and are going to rectify those in the next 6 months that are left. Okay, we'll meet you